Hello, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. We are happy to have you. Today we discuss the following.
We talk about the Grand Canyon.
We talk about some shout outs.
We talk about St. Patrick.
We talk about some other stuff that's on my phone that I can't remember.
We talk about loaves of bread a little bit.
We talk about YouTube comments and Be Kind Rewind.
And we also talk about back in your day. Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah, I'm an old fart on this one.
Yeah. Brandon, hit it.
Oh, yeah!
Cats in the cradle in the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Hello, everybody.
Johnny, how you doing right now?
I'm a little angry.
I know you are, and it's not my fault.
It's not your fault at all.
Why are you angry, buddy?
So, basically, it's like Sunday night right now. I come home, turn on the TV, I want to watch, I don't know, like a kid's movie. Because that's usually what we do on Sundays. We just, watch an old movie, or, kid's movie or something like that. And so I'm turning on a movie. I'm like, well, I've never seen A Bug's Life before.
I've never seen A Bug's Life.
And so I turn it on, and Ralph's like, this looks stupid. And so then he mutes the TV, and I can't unmute it. So I'm like, this is always what he does. He always does this. Whenever he doesn't want to watch a show, he'll mute the TV or something. I'm like, oh my goodness. And so he forces me to turn on his show. And so I turn on his show, and we finish watching it. And so I finally turn on Bug's Life. And
now it's time to record.
Now it's time to record the podcast.
But the good news is it's spring break this week, so we have plenty of time to watch A Bug's Life.
Well, it's like a Sunday activity, Dad. I can't watch it any other time.
So let's get through the podcast so you can hurry and get to A Bug's Life.
Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody.
No sponsors, nothing this week.
Yeah. This is a short podcast.
Let's start off by recapping our week. We had mandatory family fun. Let's talk about it.
Well, nothing was different about this weekend, I would say. No, I'm just joking. We went to the Grand Canyon.
What did you think?
It was the second time I've seen the Grand Canyon.
Where did you see it from the first time? I know it was when camping with the buddies.
Yeah, on Mancation. That's when I saw it.
Do you know from which angle you guys saw it at?
I think we saw it from the other side.
Okay. So it's a little higher elevation on the other side.
Yeah.
So we went to the south side through Arizona, so you probably were in Utah when you saw it, question mark?
I think, wait, what are some other states over there?
You got Arizona and Utah. That's all you're getting.
Arizona. Yeah, probably Utah.
That's, to me, what we did was fine. So we hoteled it up, and then we basically, I'll say we just did a postcard moment. We didn't do any hiking.
Yeah.
We kind of looked and saw it. We went to the visitor center and saw some diagrams or whatever. We watched an old movie on a 6-story screen about it.
Yeah.
That IMAX.
That was. Do you see that? Do you see me sitting on the edge of my seat in that one part?
Were you being sarcastic with your sitting?
I was being serious. That was kind of intense. They're in the river in these wooden boats. And I'm like, what the heck? And they're like, it's crazy. I thought they were gonna die. It's like one boat goes it was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is gonna happen?
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking, so there's Lake Powell, which is named after, I don't know the guy's first name is, but his last name is Powell, and he did a bunch of discovery of the Colorado River.
Yeah.
The way this is amazing. In the 1800s, they're going down crazy class 4, class 5 rapids.
Yeah.
In these wooden boats. It's insane.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
So I will say the Grand Canyon is beautiful. I hiked it a year ago with Dave. I think we talked about this on the show.
Yeah.
I would 100% do that again. And I think that's a better way to take in the entire canyon.
100%?
Yeah. What we did was fun. I think hiking it rim to rim is more fun.
I think it would have been funner if I don't know, I think I could have complained less. What do you think? I was complaining a lot or no?
No, there was one person on the trip that did enjoy complaining. We won't name who that person was, but
let me tell you, it wasn't Mom and it wasn't you.
And it wasn't really you.
Yeah.
And there's certain times we do trips, like if we're going up to see Eliza and Baby J, it's going to be a chill, the activity is basically sitting with them.
Yeah.
That is that's the adventure.
Yeah.
And so if you think or hope that, hey, we're going to go to some crazy bobsledding activity, like just be prepared to
Yeah.
be disappointed because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we're not gonna do anything fun over there.
But to me, sitting with the kids and playing with them, that is fun.
It is fun, just like seeing them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different fun,
Mm-hmm.
but that's so anyway, just know that's how. But the Grand Canyon, like it's funny. I was talking to some guy from England.
England.
Yeah. And shoot, I should ask him about the bloody thing.
You should have.
Dang it. I don't know where my mind was at. Anyway, he asked me, like, I don't know why. Like, I just saw him and he just goes, so he asked me about camping or hiking from rim to rim.
Wait, he already knew you were at the Grand Canyon?
Well, he just said, he goes, hey, so when people hike the Grand Canyon, like,
How did he know you were hiking the Grand Canyon?
exactly. And I said, well, actually, last year I hiked this and I told him a little bit about it. And I kind of showed him some areas as we were looking down, like, yeah, you can see the village down there. And
Wow.
he was fascinated by it. He took a helicopter ride earlier.
He did?
Yeah.
Wait, did we meet him at the Grand Canyon?
I met him at the Grand. Yesterday, I talked to him for the first time.
That was the first time. I thought you
He-
said this is a long-term buddy.
Well, no, he's no, he's a long time buddy now. He's an old guy.
Yeah. Wait,
His wife is from France.
France.
And-
Wait, was that
yeah.
that old guy you were talking to?
Yeah, that's the old guy I was talking to.
Oh my.
I don't
Wow.
know. Yeah, I mean we're longtime buddies now. We've known each other. I don't even remember his name. That's how
Probably
good
like
buddies we are.
24 hours.
Yeah, his
Mhm.
name was Jerome.
Jerome.
I
oh.
don't know. I just made that up. But yeah, I was spreading joy while I was there.
Yeah.
I know I said a few dad jokes that you guys were like, "Oh, geez, Dad."
Wait, what?
I don't remember.
Oh no, I remember. We walked into the movie theaters completely empty.
Yeah, there's
Except those
two people
two people in there
from Chicago.
From Chicago. You're just talking
I'm
up a storm on this trip, and you're like, oh, all the good seats are taken.
I literally went. I sat right next to that guy.
Yeah, you did.
He was kind of like, "Wait, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, this looks like a good seat."
uh,
And anyway, he had a funny accent from someone from Chicago. It didn't sound like a Chicago accent.
didn't sound like Chicago.
Yeah, I think maybe he was probably part of the Secret Witness Protection Program.
Probably.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense at this point in time.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you hike Grand Canyon? Would you do that rim to rim? You want to do
Yeah.
that?
I would do it, but I don't know if I want to do it. Like, I don't know.
I'm telling you, you want to do it.
I want to do it.
You want to do it. It's fun.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard. It's not easy. I like doing things like that.
Yeah.
Would you go back to the Grand Canyon
Nope.
other than the rim to rim?
I've seen it 2 times already. I think that's enough.
I mean, it's amazing. This England guy, he said, this is a bucket list. I've wanted to see this my entire life.
Really.
100%.
I
And here you are. You're like, I don't want to go see this crap again.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, I saw it the first time. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And then I saw it again, and I was like, yep, that's the same thing I saw a year ago.
Different angle, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think Renee's beautiful. I could stare at her all day, every day. I can appreciate beauty. I could go back. Like,
Okay.
Niagara Falls. I know you haven't seen Niagara Falls. That to me is one of those things that, like, I could have sat there for hours just watching the falls. To me, it was hypnotizing and amazing at how you're giving me some good eye contact right now. But it was amazing at seriously, like, how much water just kept flowing over those falls. And
How does it come back up?
I don't know.
Wait, I have a real brain buster for you smart people out there. If Niagara Falls, the water falls down, how does it come back up?
Yeah, I mean, how do they replenish that water? It's a mystery.
Yeah.
This is why I'm gonna just lead in.
How does any waterfall work?
I'm gonna lead this.
Wait, I'm onto something here, aren't I?
You are not, but I love it. Okay, this is gonna lead me onto something that I want to talk about. Now, I know you don't want me to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So, we've been posting videos more on the gram, which also posted on Facebook, and then I've also been posting stuff on YouTube.
Yep.
So I'm just going to start off by saying, like, subscribe, follow, whatever.
Yep.
We've gotten a few comments, and I know you told me, like, Josh, don't pay attention to the comments.
No, don't even talk about it, because now they know, Dad.
But
they just you just let them win.
I'm
We're cutting this cut
no,
right here.
no,
You just let them win, Dad.
There's one comment that I definitely want to address
Okay.
because I agree with this person. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
The comment is, not everyone should have a podcast.
Yeah.
And I agree. Everyone shouldn't. Like, the person who made that comment clearly should not have one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with us having a podcast.
I think I know what's going on here. Let me tell you. I can sense a little bit of hatred in that tone that they just said with that. Not everyone should have a podcast because you have failed a podcast in the past. You're one of the other cats in the cradles, aren't you?
There. So this comment was specifically to the clip from last week when the good news moment was Canada no longer allows
Not good news.
the gorillas and elephants in cages.
This is terrible news.
So there's just a 30-second, maybe 50-second clip about that bit, and then somebody else commented, "This sounds so racist."
How?
That's what I wanted. Oh, what? Why does it sound racist? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe animal racist. Like, I don't know.
It doesn't even make sense.
Animalist.
How would you be racist to an animal, and how would you be racist towards Canada? Like, I mean,
is Canada even a race? It's a country. I mean,
yeah, you can't even be racist toward Canada.
And on that other note, you were wishing them good luck. You said good luck, Canada.
I did. I was wishing them the best of luck with their gorilla problem.
You were so sincere with it. It's
yeah.
Anyway, the comments, like, part of you like, dude, I'm here to spread love.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
So to that note, like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, love.
That's the number one.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it means to rewind a tape?
Yes.
What does that mean?
You're on I don't know, any tape, you just on the tape and you click rewind.
Because what does that do?
It makes it go backwards.
What, and why would you do that?
To listen to it again or something, or if you want to listen to it backwards, just in case there's a secret message in the tape.
It didn't really work like that. It kind of stopped playing when you hit rewind. Okay, I probably did the wrong lead-in question, but the saying "Be kind, rewind."
Be kind, rewind.
Any idea what that means?
Never heard of that.
Okay, well, so back in the day, you'd go to the best thing you could ever do on a Friday night, especially at Ralph's age, maybe not your age, but maybe your age. You would go to Blockbuster Video.
Blockbuster?
And you'd go to Blockbuster Video and you would find, what movie am I going to watch tonight?
Yeah.
And so it's basically like what you do when you go on Netflix, except for you're in a physical store.
Yeah.
And so you'd finally find the perfect video that you've been wanting to watch forever. And you're like, oh, crap, it's all rented out. And so now you got to go find. And so now, what happens is you got 3 or 4 people, you guys are going to watch a movie, and they're all kind of wandering the store, scouring, all right, what's the movie we're going to watch? And then you kind of come back, and you're like, no, I've seen that one. Oh, that one sounds dumb. And
yeah.
And then you're kind of negotiating, all right, well, what movie are we going to watch? So you would.
That's how it went back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day. And so then the saying was, be kind, rewind. So when you're done watching the movie, you got to rewind it so that the next person that watches it doesn't have to rewind it.
Oh.
And they would actually charge you a fee if you did not rewind the movie.
They charge you?
Yeah, they charge you $2 or something.
Gee, that's a lot of money back in the day.
That's 2 Whoppers.
That's like a whole loaf of bread.
Yeah. I don't even know how much a loaf of bread costs nowadays.
Yeah, neither do I.
All right, if you had to guess how much a loaf of bread is, what would you think that is?
I'd probably say $12. That seems.
You think a loaf of bread is $12?
Well, there's 12. Wait, how many slices are in a loaf of
More
bread?
than 12.
More than 12?
Probably 20-ish. I don't know.
Maybe $20 for a loaf of bread. That's got to be some pretty.
You think
high
a loaf
quality.
of bread is $20?
No,
you're way off. I know you're way off.
It's definitely 12.
You're also, just so you know, way off.
I'm not a frequent bread shopper.
I think when I go to Costco, you get the 2 loaves of Grandma Sycamore's. I want to say it's around $5 or $6, but I could.
What?
Could even be $3. Or $3.79. I don't know.
That is a spectacular deal right there.
I mean, imagine there's so many things that are just convenient for us. Like if I said, "Hey, Jonathan, go make a loaf of bread, and I'll give you $4."
A loaf of bread?
Yeah, you have to. I'll give you $4 to make me a loaf of bread, and you have to buy all the ingredients.
No.
Right? But somehow I can buy a loaf of bread of Grandma Sycamore's, arguably the best bread in the history of the world.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, and it's $4 or whatever it is. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah.
It's not 12.
That's absurd how cheap it is.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so back on the cassette tapes, I want to talk to you about what a kid's life was when I was your age, back in my day.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine there's a show you want to watch. Like we've been watching a lot of reruns of like Arrested Development or
Rerun. What is that?
You don't know what a rerun is?
No. Never
Dead serious?
Never even heard of that.
You've never heard the term rerun?
No.
Okay. So when a show
Jeez,
is...
How old are you?
You've seriously never heard rerun?
Is it like where they just play the show again?
Yeah. So like,
Oh, okay.
so it would premiere like the first time,
Mhm.
and then they would like re-show it like during the summer or years later. So it's called a rerun.
Well, we're not. We're not watching a rerun, right?
You are, because like we're watching Arrested Development or the Family. What's this family show?
Modern Family.
Modern Family. So like you're watching those shows, but it's not like hot off the press, right? It's not.
Yeah.
And so anyway, back in my day, okay, if you
Oh.
wanted to watch a show, but like say you had a practice or a game that you were at, and so you weren't going to be in front of the TV at 8:00 on Wednesday night,
Yeah.
you would have to record the show,
Yeah.
right? And so nowadays you just have YouTube TV or Direct TV or you have a TiVo or whatever, and it just records it. You just put, hey, record every episode of this show,
Yeah.
and it just does it. And you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
But back in my day, you had to have like the stars aligned perfectly so that you could be successful with this.
Really?
So what you'd have to do, step one is you have to find the tape that you're going to use to record it. And you might think, well, that's not hard. You probably have a bunch of cassette tapes, which we did. But you also don't know what is on that cassette tape.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that there is a cassette tape in my parents' house that they had that was like something my dad was recording, like somebody's first steps or whatever. I don't know if they actually did that.
You record.
But somebody's first steps, you're like, oh, we got to record The Simpsons.
Oh.
And so you're like watching this like momentous family event. And you're like, why are The Simpsons on or The Cosby Show or something? You know,
You're like, oh my gosh, this is just what the?
oh, we got to watch the last episode of MASH. And so anyway, so first you got to find the right tape that you're going to use. The second thing you have to do is make sure that the VCR is set up to record.
Yeah.
Now, using the VCR appropriately was like imagine if you had, no offense to grandmas or grandpas that might be listening to this, but maybe are technologically challenged. If you had to go to your phone and say, hey, grandma, I need you to do something on my phone, like it just might take a little bit of time. Like they might eventually get it, but you're just like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. That's like almost every time you had to record something on the VCR, you're like, okay, it needs to be Thursday night. But then the other miracle that you had to do is you had to make sure that the time on the VCR was actually correct. Like the AM and the PM wasn't messed up.
Ooh.
The date on it was proper. Because you're ready to watch Seinfeld. It recorded, and then you go back and you're like,
The VCR was off.
or you're like, Mom, you have to hit record at this time.
Yeah.
Set a timer.
Yeah.
And then she does, and you're like 2 minutes late, and you're like, now I don't even know what they were talking about.
You don't even know.
And so all I'm saying is you got it easy.
Yeah,
You got it easy.
I do. Well, I think nowadays, like when I in the future, when I look back on my life and be like, back in my day, we used to be able to just turn on the TV and watch whatever we wanted. What is it going to be like in the future, do you think?
Yeah, in the future, it'll be like you had to watch a TV. Like it'll just be like some like chip in our brain that we
Yeah.
just like visualize it.
Visualize. That I don't even know. That would be weird. Like imagine like having like a chip in your brain and it's like a phone.
Yeah, like I'm looking at you with one eye, but my other eye is like a
Like,
web browser.
Your other eye's like scrolling on like
I'm
I
like
don't
just scrolling on X the whole
know.
time.
Yeah.
Are you looking at me? I'm clearly looking at you. Close your left eye.
Well, too bad it's in my right eye.
Yeah. So I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's a Tesla guy, and his wife was saying how the full self-drive is a complete lifesaver.
It's a lifesaver.
Said that his life is so stressful. So he's a doctor. He has to go to clinicals like in Henderson a couple days a week.
Yeah.
And so it's a long drive. It's like a 45-minute to an hour drive. And he said it's just so nice because now he doesn't have to deal with the stress of driving, 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And I thought about what she said, and I agree with what she's saying. I understand that driving, especially in very congested traffic, is not necessarily fun, and it takes a lot of, it can cause people rage and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I also think, holy cow, how soft are we that
Our life. Yeah.
I have.
That's the hardest thing. Yeah.
My life is so stressful, Jonathan. I have to drive my air-conditioned vehicle across town.
Jeez.
You don't even know the half of it.
To go to do my own job.
In an air-conditioned office where I
Yeah.
make good money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think my pioneer ancestors, like the people who like crossed the plains and
Yeah.
stuff, and they're like, oh, that must have been so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to drive your own car. Oh.
They're out there dying, pushing for miles, starving to death.
Yeah, they're going down a river in wooden boats.
Yeah. We're going down a river in rubber boats nowadays.
Yeah, self-bailing rubber boats.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got it easy.
We do.
You can fight about, oh, I want to watch this movie. I didn't even that movie wasn't even around when I was your age.
Really?
That's how hard my life was. Maybe it was. I don't know. I've never seen A Bug's Life.
You never seen Bug's Life?
Never seen it.
Well, you're about to tonight.
Maybe I'm gonna go to bed early. I gotta get up to the gym. Gotta hit it up at the gym tomorrow.
Yeah.
Should we talk about our sponsors?
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by
Red Rock Payments.
Okay, they bring you the good moment of the week. Tell us about them, Johnny.
Red Rock Payments. Basically, if you have a business, you need help with credit card payments, call them up at 702-915-6888.
Yeah, they can help you out with all your merchant service needs. If you're a big company, small company, they're here to help you out, and you can get them a discount by giving the promo code
CNCP.
That's redrock-payments.com. The good moment of the week today is brought to you
By Red Rock Payments.
So the good moment of the week is a waitress has fed 270,000 meals to homeless Floridians thanks to a family that gives her all.
Wow.
So she's an immigrant lady. She's from Barbados, and she served more. I don't know who's counting.
Who is counting? Yeah.
I mean, how do you know it's really 270,000 meals?
I assume they rounded. Do you round up though, or do you round down?
Dude, you're 100. Like, oh, tonight we fed 1,000 people. Was it 1,000 or was it 960?
Yeah.
I
think you're gonna have to round down.
I don't want to rain on this parade. 270,000.
They're like, we actually fed like 200,000.
All right, we'll get back to the real good moment of the
Yeah.
week. So here's what it says. So she started buying a little bit of spaghetti and ground beef and started with about 40 meals. This is a 62-year-old woman.
62.
Next week it went to 60 meals and 80 meals. Before you know it, it was 200 meals every weekend.
Jeez.
So she's on a waitress salary, so she's not making huge amounts of chicken, fish, but she's making stuff to feed 175, 200 people to pop.
Yeah.
Obviously rounding up. But anyway, so she went around and she helped other people. Then there was a generous donation from the Buyers Foundation.
Yeah.
And so now she prepares approximately 120 breakfasts and 125 dinners daily.
Yeah. That's actually pretty crazy.
That's a lot of, could you imagine preparing
Daily?
Yeah, every day.
Oh my gosh.
It's just another good example of one person making a difference.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's get to our other sponsor.
This podcast is sponsored by
Doc R. Aldwin, LOC.
C.
Bring you
Happiness
health
and healing
in a myriad of ways.
You can contact her at
702-258-7860.
You know what's funny is how we've come up with this little, I don't even know how we did this.
Yeah, we got it down packed too.
We got it down. Any moments from Doc R you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I wish she was up here. She told us a cool story. What was the story she told us this past when we were driving? Was it an old lady?
No. Wait.
There was some lady that she came in. I remember a detail that I'm not going to share about it, but I can't remember what she was. She said something to me the other day that we were in the store and she said something about you should buy stock in whatever company sells adult diapers.
What?
And
Why?
I said, why? Yeah, I said, why is that? She goes, the amount of people that are that are incontinent and will be incontinent in the future is going to be staggering. Do you know what incontinent means?
They can't hold in their pee?
They can't hold in their pee. And I said, is that something you're treating a lot? She goes, I treat a lot of people for incontinence.
Wow.
And I said, why do you think that is? And she said, it's because of the terrible diets that we've had and have had that just for some reason it just is no bueno.
Jeez.
So, I've been having some sleep issues lately. Now she's helped me out with it.
Yeah.
Through acupuncture.
And your wrist too.
My wrist. I think it's broken. I got to go get x-rays.
It's not broken. If you can move it, you're fine.
I think it's like a small chip or something. I don't know. But anyway, I know that in order for me to fully solve the sleep problems I have, like Renee's not 100% of the answer, but she's a part of that answer. But the way I have to solve it is through diet. Like I need to clean up my diet.
You need to clean up your diet?
Yeah, I think I need to go gluten-free for a little bit.
Oh.
I know. I hate the thought of it.
Yeah. Okay, I have a shout out to give. Two shout outs to
Two
give.
shout outs. Let's hear it.
Shout out to Ralph. His birthday is coming up. Even though I
Even
was
though
a little angry at him, but
And even though he
water,
may or may
water
not,
under the bridge.
he may or may not have complained as we were looking at water in a river that also went under
He may
a
have
bridge.
not. Yeah. Shout out.
Happy birthday, Ralph.
Happy birthday,
we
Ralph.
love you, man.
Shout out to Brandon.
Oh, Big B.
His birthday's coming up.
We might be a little early on Brandon on Big B shout
No,
out. We
it's
probably should have
coming
saved
up
it for
pretty
next
soon.
week. But happy birthday, Big B.
Mhm. And I have something to talk about.
Let's hear it.
What is up with St. Patrick's Day?
What is up with St. Patrick's
I
Day?
don't even know what you're supposed to do. Like, what's up with green? Like, what do you?
So should I look up like the origins of St. Patrick's Day? So
Not
we
yet.
have-
Not yet. Just
Okay.
tell me what you think first.
So what do I think? I think it's a Catholic-esque holiday. I think there's a guy named St. Patrick, and I don't know what he's the saint of.
Yeah.
But St. Patrick's Day, for the most part, like as a kid, it was dress up and wear green or you're going to get pinched, which is stupid.
Who's pinching you?
And all of a sudden it's okay on this day and it's not,
Yeah.
it's not okay the other days or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of that. And then it's an excuse for people to get drunk.
Also, I remember in kindergarten we did this thing with leprechauns. So like a leprechaun, we built like a little trap for a leprechaun, and the leprechaun would come and leave candy for us. But then
Yeah.
they would like completely destroy the classroom, and like turn tables upside down and like drop permanent markers on the boards and stuff like that.
How is that a thing?
I don't even know. Where does leprechauns come from?
I mean, I haven't seen a leprechaun since the last time I bought a box of Lucky Charms.
Tell me about it.
I mean, they're magically delicious.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really magical. It's a formula of sugar and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like, what's so magical about these Lucky Charms?
It's a chemical formula. That's all it is.
Yeah,
So what do you think is up with St. Patrick's Day? Like, what do you think we're celebrating or honoring or what are we
I
doing?
don't even know. Like, I honestly have no idea. Like, St. Patrick must have been this pretty cool guy to have his own day that like the whole world celebrates.
Okay, you want me to tell you what a little bit it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it started as a religious feast day honoring St. Patrick, the missionary credited with bringing Christianity to Ireland in the 5th century.
So he just brought Christianity to Ireland.
So he's a missionary. He brings it to the island. So Irish people celebrate it by getting slammed drunk.
Yeah.
Yo ho, yo ho. I guess we're pirates now.
Yeah.
So they celebrate March 17th, which is the traditional death date of St. Patrick.
So they're celebrating that he died.
Yeah.
Things just took a turn.
This got dark.
Yeah.
So legend says Patrick used the 3-leaf shamrock to explain Christian Trinity. So
Well, what if there's a 4-leaf shamrock?
that's interesting.
He didn't expect that one, St. Patrick.
He wasn't using that one. He was using the old 3-leaf. Originally people wore blue associated with Patrick. Green became popular because Ireland is the Emerald Isle, and Irish nationalism adopted green in the 1700s.
Mm.
So I don't know. For centuries, Irish pubs were closed on the holiday because it was religious.
But
then it turned into a drunken fest.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing Christianity.
Yeah, we do. What do we do? What's the meal mom makes? Corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, yeah, that's some pretty good.
I'm actually looking forward to it. Corned beef cabbage is delicious.
It's pretty good.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
I've used my adjective. I'm sticking with it.
Okay. All right. Is it that time?
I think it's that time. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. See ya.
Oh yeah!
Cats in the cradle in the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Short and sweet, my man.
Time to watch A Bug's Life.